Me, in my circumstance, I'm not really on top, but I'm on my way, I'm a grind, I'm a grind, and eventually I'm gonna be there, I'm gonna be where I wanna be. And there's one thing that I really want to make clear of in this video. One thing I want all my viewers to take from this video. I will never do whatever I'm doing just for the sake of the money. The money's important, don't get me wrong. And plus it'd be the best way to flex. Whenever a hater comes up to me, say, you know what, NATZ, I don't like your videos, whatever. The best flex would be, I don't care, I make money, I have money. I get paid for what I'm doing. But in the same way, it will never ever make me change who I am, or change, or maybe forget about why I'm doing this. And that's just the right mentality to have. That's the right mentality that anyone that's making money should have. It should be like, oh, I know what I'm doing. I know I'm successful. I know why I'm making this amount of money. If that makes sense. I know why. It's because I love it. It's because I love what I do. It's because I'm doing this for the best. I'm doing this for myself. That should be what's on the mind of those that are successful. And that's kind of how I feel like, they think it's all about the happiness. Now, this is when now listen. Stay back. I know the angle's not the best. I apologize, but this is when it gets interesting. They begin to change when they forget. When they forget why they're powerful, when they forget why they're rich, when they forget, why they're up there. Remember, in all of my videos, I always talk about the why and the motive. There's always a why and a motive. When they forget why they're powerful, when they forget why they're rich, when they forget, why they're up there. Remember, in all of my videos, I always talk about the why and the motive. There's always a why and a motive for everything. They forget. And it's easy to forget. Don't get twisted, but it's one of those things where you shouldn't. Because if you're forgetting, you're kind of losing, you're kind of lost with it. So that's when I feel like, people change. Like the successful people change. Like they go into a dark part because they forget why, and specifically why they go into the whole thing in the first place. And that's super dangerous. The process. Now, to be honest, the process is different from the beginning stage, because the beginning stage is like doesn't last that long. The beginning stage doesn't last that long unless you lazy about and you're not serious with it. But the process is the longest part. Like this can take years. I'm telling you, the process can take years. It can take decades if you're not careful. Majority, like I could say a good 80% of people that are on there that grind their dream, they're in the process. I'm in the process. This is my one. This is the one I'm in currently right now as we speak. I'm in the process part, This part can be tricky sometimes, You have your doubts. You have your times where you mess up. But the whole thing is like, keep doing it. Keep bouncing the ball. Because eventually you're going to be scoring like threes and stuff. I'm in the battlefield with you. I feel you. It's tough. But we know that the end result is the best. Meaning behind you that you don't know of. People just don't realize how important they are. They really don't. They don't have an understanding of how important, how much power they have in them. Human beings are powerful. We're powerful beings. We're like second gods. Like we're second to God. God is first, but after us human beings, we have so much power. We just don't realize. You just have to look into yourself. You just have to, self-reflect, but you need God in your life. You really do. He'll give you, the book, the Bible, give you the answers. It really will. Prayer too, like, come on, like. Everything that has something to do with God, you need it. You need it. And it's a must. If you're following your dreams and goals, I encourage you. You need to do it. Whole thing. They have their own thing. They have their own, suggestions, their own theories. I know the whole conspiracy theories behind, Travis Scott's concert about this and that. And they're just conspiracy theories. And to be honest, I don't really trust them. Because conspiracy theory, it's not the truth. It's just a theory. And the theory is just an idea. It's just an idea of someone else. So I don't really buy into it. But some of them do make sense. I'm not gonna lie, they do make sense. But I think that us human beings, we can't control the future. I don't know what's gonna happen in the next hour, in the next 5 minutes. I can predict, but I don't know. And that is scary. It's kind of scary because the fact that I don't know what's gonna happen next week, next month, next year to me, it's a scary feeling. And sometimes, I really think about that. I'm trying to, stay, unnecessary statement. I'm just saying in particular, but it's important that we all know our surroundings and know exactly what's going on around us. Like, for example, you go into the concert, you need to know the artist. Don't just go to a concert because, oh, I heard that this person's performing. I wouldn't personally do that. Like, if Travis Scott was to have a concert near to my place, I wouldn't personally go because, I know Travis Scott, I know his music. I like Sicko Mode, I like that song. Some of his other songs, Astro World, they're alright. But I'm more a diehard fan, so I wouldn't just go to his concert. So my thing, what I'm saying is that if you're not a total fan of an artist, don't really go to their concert because you don't really know what's gonna happen. Look at the same type of character that's always been there. You still like, I don't see, there's no difference in it. Like there's none. Like like they've always they've always been doing, the wrong things. Like little kids from the beginning, from the young ages, they've always been doing that rubbish, reckless thing. There's really nothing to be surprised about in that. There's nothing. There's nothing. And we hear news about this kid doing that in this school. Like, come on, let's not pretend like that has never ever 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 happened. Like, it didn't happen. Like, let's not, let, let's just stop being shocked. Like, let's just accept things for the way it is. Like, really, that's what we need to do. Like, let's just accept things for how it is. Yes, let's accept, that music's always been. We always had freaking music. Let's accept that. Let's accept that there's always been, craziness going on in schools. Let's accept that's always been happening. Always. Just go look, go watch the old movie, go watch the old stuff. Like, Google's free. Like, go search it up. Like, it's all, the articles are all there. They're all there. But the thing is that let's not pretend like it's not is this is something new. Nothing is new. Everything is being repeated. The music is a bit too sexualized, blah blah blah. Which is it's not always good as well. Like, obviously, like, it's not always good. But what I'm saying is that, it's that's always been a thing. Like, there's always been artists that always done the extreme. Like, every generation has had that. Every and all you have to do is just go look up. Like, literally, go right now. Go look up 1930s dirty music right now on YouTube. You'd be surprised. Like, even back then, they're going deep. They're going so deep into, like, whatever, like, they were talking about. They were so free with it. Like, go back, like, honestly, like, go back and watch it for yourself and tell me, compare it today. I think back then it was a little bit more dirty than now. Like, honestly, like, that's how it was. And that would be my argument. Really, I'm just saying that, nothing has really changed. Like, to be honest, that's what I'm saying. Like, there's always been like that narrative. There's always been, artists that always done the extreme. Like Prince, for example. Like, obviously Prince is a big icon. Everyone knows who Prince is. You know, um, people always wear the Purple Rain shirts today. Legend, when it comes to music, but even him, like, even back when he was making music, it was very explicit. Like, I had to go watch it myself, and I was like, Prince was really like this. Like, Prince was out of pocket. His costumes, his fashion. Like, this is a guy wearing high heels. Like, this is a guy wearing high heels. This is a man with a beard, wearing high heels, wearing wigs, whatever, wearing earrings, nose piercing, and all that. It's, and yeah, just the stuff like that. And his music videos, like the things he would sing about, you know, he was really into it. Like this is Prince, and he was making music. Like, obviously, he's not alive now, but he was making music like years ago. We're talking 30 years ago, and it's like people are forgetting that. People are forgetting that even back in those days, artists like Prince. I know there were many artists similar to Prince that were making the same type of music. That it was explicit, and it was like it was over the top. It was so exaggerated.